You're listening to the Cheerful Sound Man podcast. It's a show for event professionals about the adventures of producing stellar events with a smile. There's a quick one today. We're just asking Eric an interesting question. If you could start your business over today, what would you do differently?
So I wouldn't change much for those first 5 years or so because I was still figuring out if I actually wanted to do it. I was learning a lot about the actual business itself because I had experience in theatrical and production management and those type of things, but not really in the business aspect of things. So I think I would keep that part the same because it was very low risk, low reward, but it was also like I wasn't going to go broke or miss meals or not pay my mortgage or something because of it, and I didn't have any debt or anything like that. So I just kept buying equipment with the little bit of money we'd make off of a gig, and again, it was a lot of learning opportunity. And then also I would say if it wasn't going to work out from the perspective of either business-wise, maybe the market's not right or whatever, or let's say I got into it a couple years and didn't enjoy it, and that's not what I want to do. I wanted to do something different, whatever. I'm not having to withdraw from something that I've got $100,000 in debt or something on, like you would if you wanted to really start it fully all at once. So I think I would not change the bootstrapping, slow roll startup. I think what I would change is I kind of wish I would have accelerated a little faster once I flipped that switch and made the decision and dreamed a little bigger. So I was kind of limited in my belief of how big of a company I could create. But again, I think hindsight's 20/20, and I think so much of it is that journey is what makes you, in the end, what makes it, I feel like I do a good job leading and running the company now because of all the gradual step up into it. If I tried to go, and get investors and different things and go straight to it, almost everybody I see that goes that route fails almost instantly and owes a lot of people money and goes and works in a pharmaceutical company or something because they're burned in the industry. So personally, I like bootstrapping. It also gives you the opportunity to usually work lower key gigs too. So it's also, there's a little more room for error than if you go and, if you were to come buy me out today and buy all this stuff, millions of dollars worth of equipment, and then go try to do arena shows tomorrow with it. You're really solely dependent on the skill of your team, which you kind of are anyway. But if you start small and you're building that, then your team is you and one or two other people that you're all learning together, serving your clients together, getting better together, learning from small mistakes and growing together versus trying to come in and, hey, I am learning the industry and have a lot of bills to pay. So.
Thanks for tuning in to another episode of the Cheerful Sound Man podcast. We really hope you enjoyed it and maybe even got a little something out of it too. If you did, we'd love if you could subscribe and leave a review on Apple or Spotify podcasts. That would really make our day. Also follow us over on Instagram at The Cheerful Sound Man. Stay tuned for the next episode dropping soon. And until then, don't suck and don't be a jerk.